P. Sensitive cold.
It's probably pronounced hip.
Hip.
Hup.
He's too hip to be square.
That's funny because it's a song.
Hey, buddies! Welcome back to Chris and Andy Play. My name's Chris. Really? That's what you're gonna? That's how you're gonna start this episode?
Andy, what's up?
Oh my god! One of these days, I'm gonna nail your feet to the ground. So, welcome back to Parasite Eve. We're playing this. It's a PlayStation 1 classic, and while we haven't played this for a while, you maybe have been watching it. So I'm really excited, super excited to get back into playing this game. That's pretty awesome. Look, jet planes. Today we're
yeah, this is cool. This is a little child like fire truck.
Yeah,
whoa.
Fire truck. I love fire truck.
Joined the airplane. Okay.
Today we're joined by my cat Diaz. We've talked about him before. He's sleeping quietly on the left of me and to the right of Andy. So if you hear anything today that sounds suspiciously like a cat, you're not wrong. It's a cat.
You won't hear anything. He's practically dead.
He's not dead.
I mean, like
I haven't seen him move in like 3 years, and he smells really bad. But I mean, he's not dead.
I mean, I said practically dead. Like I meant like sleeping. Like sound wise, nothing's gonna happen.
Like I mean, I haven't fed him in a long time, but I mean, and he really does smell bad, but he's not dead. I'm pretty sure he's breathing.
Okay.
Yeah. Boss fight.
Yeah. This boss, its back looks like a brain.
Brain back. It's spider brain.
Shoot me with poop. Oh, okay. They shot me with poop.
Well, that's spider webs. Very similar to poop in the respect that it comes out of a spider's bum.
You know, it's funny. It came out the wrong end.
You don't know that.
It came out the front.
Well, what if he's a butt head or a butt face?
I'm gonna have to.
He's a butt face.
It's so annoying.
Yeah.
It is so annoying.
On a scale from 1 to annoying, how annoying is it?
Shut up.
Shut up.
It's shut up.
It's just shut up annoying. That's pretty damn annoying. That is
Get off of me! I mean, get off of me. There's nothing on me. I just can't move.
Absolutely.
Get off of me, you nothing there.
All right, Andy, you gonna die?
That was my
you gonna die, Andy?
Attempt at
Don't die.
Shut up.
You're not allowed to die.
Shut up.
Don't die.
Shut up.
All right.
Don't talk to me in this talking based show.
Okay.
Did I have? Okay, I got 1 minute in.
Yeah.
Now I gotta do this.
Do that. Look at that. All those things you did. That really didn't.
This is an exciting fight.
That was eventful.
To stand here and keep doing this button.
Yeah.
And I learned this trick. Oh, okay. I can't do it right now because I.
What did you? Yeah.
You
gonna do the thing?
Change my armor.
Yeah.
And it resets my.
Cheaty.
Oh, it wastes a turn though, so it's not like I'm.
Yeah.
Totally cheating. Now I must change back because I don't want to wear this armor.
Yeah, and by cheating, I mean we're just exploiting game mechanics to our benefit. I mean, there's no like how different is this than using like a cheat code? Like as far as like the ethics of video game play,
it's very different. You're using a mechanic built into the game.
Yeah, but if
advantage.
a cheat code is built into the game. Right?
Okay,
it's a mechanic built into the game, designed specifically for the user to use. It is often hidden from the users.
It's still a little different. If the developers put in a cheat code for the sake of like, here's a cheat just for fun, that's a little different than like, here's a mechanic that is not designed for cheating, but if you know how to use it, it makes the game easier kind of thing. Like that, you're still...
So ethically, is this worse then? Because you're exploiting the game, whereas if a cheat code was implemented by the developer but kept secret from the public, like you find the cheat code and you use it.
Ethically, this is better. This is not worse. It's better. Because I'm like, using a cheat, whether or not they put it in for whatever reason, it's hidden, you have to find it, you have to earn it, maybe one of those situations, whatever. Yeah. But in this case, it's like, it's a mechanic they put in the game, like it wasn't an accident or whatever. It's there.
Might have been. You don't know that. It is there.
Yeah, it's there. That's like the ability to dodge. That is a mechanic put into the game.
Yeah, but so is like
You're
a
not
password
cheating by
system,
dodging.
like a cheat code system where you can put that in. Like the same system is in place in, like, let's say Grand Theft Auto, where you can like press start and like input a button command to get something specific to help you through your gameplay.
Yeah.
How is that different than using this particular mechanic to better yourself? Like, I'm not saying like don't use it. Like, you got an exploit, you fucking use that exploit. But
This cheap ass spider web. I can't.
like I'm just talking about the ethics of like that in versus like I wonder if the name itself, cheat code, right? Like it's cheaty. Like a cheat code, right? The name itself sounds unethical. But a game exploit, like using a game mechanic to accelerate and higher play, for example, in Melee, in Smash Bros. Melee, to use wave dashing, which is a physics exploit, which was apparently well aware, like Sakurai was aware of its mechanics in development and was not removed deliberately. That involves like higher level playing, and it is.
That makes me think. Sorry, that's just
go ahead.
funny to think like the developers are like playtesting and they're like, "Yo, check this out! Whoa, badass!" And the developers are like tournament level, like wave dashing all over the damn place.
Well, I'm sure they are. I'm gonna go off on a little bit of a tangent here. Like when the team that developed Smash Bros. Brawl, when they opened up the entirely new studio to do so, they were mostly devised like they. Words will come out of my mouth surely. Yeah. Every damn time. So anyways, when they sat down to develop it, they were given all the assets from the original Smash and from Melee. And the team was devised of mostly members of like people who were more of a fan of the game and players of the game than actual previous developers. These were the people that were like in the Nintendo break room daily. This is what they would do, like during the lunch period, would play Melee. So the people who built Brawl like really knew the game inside out. And I almost guarantee like they were like, you don't play that much Melee and not have some tournament level play. Like you don't like devote yourself to daily play and not be like awesome at the game. So they must have known about these things. And like, wave dashing was deliberately removed from Brawl to make it actually more of a casual game to allow more people access to it. That's interesting. If you'd like to know more about that, you can go check out the technical play video on Did You Know Gaming, which I have no affiliation to, but appreciate. So there you go, another shout out. We do these on occasion. Why? Because we can. All right, before the tangent, do you remember what I was talking about?
Whether or not using a game mechanic to exploit, whether or not exploiting a game mechanic is ethically better or worse than using a cheat code.
Yeah.
Or maybe not better or worse, but different.
Yeah, because like, like using something like a cheat code that grants like infinite health, for example, like you're invulnerable because of it, changes the aspect and how you can play like a single player game like entirely. But it is a mechanic entirely built in and designed into the game. Like it's not somebody who found an exploit that allows you to do so. It was a developer made addition. So that being said, like, is it wrong to use that if in the same situation you were going to use the physics or the game mechanics of the game, other things built in a manner that was not expected by the developer to higher, like to a higher level of play? Like, how does that differ? Like, and I'd really be interested to find out your comments about this in the comment section below. Let us know what you really think about this situation, because for me, thinking about it, like, I feel like game exploits, like, while we use them, and I don't have any really adverse like reaction to do so. Like, I mean, it's part of the game. We should do it. I mean, if you find some way to, enhance your personal experience while playing the game, you should do so. But there's like a negative stigma against using like cheat codes. But the reality is, I wonder if it's more of like the name involved in it, and like there are some cheat codes that are like I don't know if you should use that because it's like it's not gonna make like if you have infinite ammo in a survival horror game, for example, through a cheat code, that takes a lot of the gameplay out of it, right? Maybe not infinite health, but like infinite ammo. So like you're not worried about like what you're doing at that point. That's a big difference.
I would say it depends on exactly what the exploit. Open this door. Exactly what the exploit does. Because something like yes, giving yourself infinite ammo through the use of a cheat code takes away challenge. It takes away the sense of accomplishment.
Yeah, absolutely.
Right? So you feel nothing, and you're like, I didn't like this game maybe as much as I could have.
Yeah.
But if you use an exploit that gives you an infinite ammo, or something like infinite ammo, you're essentially doing the same thing. So in that case, that exploit would be bad. But an exploit that allows you to just like maybe
because
like when people do stuff like jumping constantly instead of running because jumping makes you go faster. I need to play while I'm talking. Like that's kind of an exploit because you're exploiting a mechanic to go a little bit faster. But all you're doing is you're saving yourself a little bit of time.
Well, I mean, like
so that's definitely not.
If you want to go into the infinite ammo situation, like. Let's say a game has a cheat code for infinite ammo, so you don't have to worry about the ammo situation. But there is also a legitimate exploit to item duplicate, where you would also be able to acquire infinite ammo. But doing so, you still have, like through the exploit, you have a limitation where on occasion you might run you could potentially run out of ammo, but like and at any point you could duplicate and have more. Is there a difference between using those two things? Like,
sorry, say that again.
Oh, like okay, so if like the reality is like you could potentially have infinite ammo through an item duplication exploit or a cheat code.
Oh yeah, that's what I was just saying. Like they're essentially the same thing.
Absolutely.
It's just one requires a bit more work. So like in that case, an exploit like that is basically cheating, and it would take away your sense of accomplishment and blah blah blah.
So I gotta pose this question and like where do you draw the line? Where do you personally draw the line, Steven? Inside joke. If you're Steven at home, you'll know who you are. All the Stevens will know who they are. So that's the question at hand. Like, when does an exploit or a cheat become actually cheaty? Like for example, like there are a lot of cheat codes that just provide a different user experience, but not actually changing the game. For example, like there's some cheats that like change render modes. So
I wouldn't even call that a cheat.
Yeah, but like that is what like the cheat code would provide, a different render mode. So like maybe it's like party disco mode where the colors are flashing in the sky now, or everybody has a purple hat. Things like that happen. And is that a cheat? But it's still a cheat code. But infinite ammo is really the cheat. I'm very curious about this. This is interesting. Weigh in the comments, and Andy's gonna finish up combining some items, and we will join you next time on Chris and Andy Play. I'm a big Melee fan. Like I'm not a big fan of Brawl. They took a lot of that high level play stuff out, and it's interesting to think about like because they in a lot of terms are considered exploits, in order to play the game in that manner, but are required to play at that kind of level. Like, I mean,
when you say it like that, it's like it's a good thing they took it out. I mean, you think about it, like you're not considered good at the game unless you could basically like exploit a mechanic and you have like insane, crazy ass like. Actually, no. I was like, reflexes are required for any fighting game.
No,
like,
but the reflexes are insane.
You don't use exploits to be like a pro in like some Street Fighter tournament.
Yeah.